Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing Shadow Complex for the Xbox Live Arcade. Shadow Complex is the final Summer of Arcade title, and it's from Cherry Entertainment and Epic Games. It was only announced a few months ago, and not much was known about the game before it was released. And I have to say, I was initially skeptical about Shadow Complex due to my feelings about Cher's other game, which is Undertow. I didn't much care for it, to say the least. And Shadow Complex has shown me that my worries were essentially for nothing, as it is one of the best games I've played all year, and the perfect swan song for the Summer of Arcade. Now, Shadow Complex begins with what I like to call a bang. You're just seeing this unknown agent who's patrolling the streets of Washington, D.C., and the agent disobeys the orders that are given to him by protecting the vice president. After that, he is subdued rather quickly, and after that we are taken to a scene for a couple that's in a sort of a forest scene, and it looks like they're on a hiking trip. And what happens next is pretty revealing, and that's when you really start getting hooked on the story in this game. I don't want to spoil anything as far as the story goes, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But it's always looming over your head, and it always makes me feel like I need to get the next objective as quickly as humanly possible. And speaking of going quickly, Shadow Complex has many different power-ups that can be collected in order to use on your journey. One such power-up is named Hyperspeed, and that allows Jason, who is the playable character, to race around at light speed. The power-up is very necessary to bust your way to the next room, and has a very, very nice sense of speed to it. Other power-ups allow Jason to boost into the air with jetpacks, swim for longer lengths of time, grapple hooks onto ceilings. All the power-ups are not necessary to complete Shadow Complex, but they are very highly recommended to collect. Weapon variety also plays a large part in Shadow Complex due to certain obstacles and doors that can only be opened with different weapons. When you use the flashlight on different doors, vents, and obstacles, each has a distinctive color. These colors are seen with the flashlight and are as follows. Yellow means to shoot it with guns, red means to shoot it with missiles, purple requires foam darts, green means blow up with grenades, and blue means to run through it with hyperspeed. I do like that aspect very much because it makes it very easy to tell which weapon you need to use in order to pass to the next room. Combining the power-ups and an excellent map system, Shadow Complex also has a deep exploration aspect, and many have even compared Shadow Complex to Super Metroid, and I would tend to agree with that. Exploration is a large factor of the game, and thankfully it's not only fun to do, but also easy to do. Whenever you're stuck or lost, the map can usually find you an easy way out, along with the color-coded barriers that the flashlight helps out with. The single-player campaign of Shadow Complex can be completed in about 5 to 6 hours, depending on how much exploration you wish to do. To achieve 100% in the game would probably take only a few hours or more. After that, there isn't much left to do except Proving Grounds. The Proving Grounds act as short levels that are set to challenge your speed. Each Proving Grounds level has its own leaderboard that could lead you to you and your friends competing for the best times. Shadow Complex also allows for starting a new game, which carries over your experience points to a new playthrough. I've already completed 2 playthroughs of Shadow Complex, one at 100%, and I'm still eager to explore a lot more of the game. Multiple playthroughs are definitely recommended here. The sound is all masterfully designed to fit whichever situation you happen to be in, while the voice acting also fits well. Graphically, Shadow Complex is also the best looking live arcade game I've ever seen. This proves that the Unreal Engine can work with downloadable games when it's used properly. I guess that should be expected considering Epic Games also had a large part in this game. All in all, Shadow Complex is an excellent title that deserves to be in anyone's Xbox 360 digital repertoire. For just 1,200 Microsoft points, you're getting a 5 to 6 hour experience with the production value of most $60 games. If you love exploration, good stories, or just good games in general, then Shadow Complex is easily worth your time and money. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.